Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. And today's reading is about letting go. And this is a love reading. So this is about letting go of someone you love or someone you're connected to or connected with. And the question is, should you let go? So we're going to take a look into the situation and also into the pros and cons of letting go, and then of course advice. So we have here three possibilities. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take your time to choose your pile. You can pause the video if you like, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Welcome. Now the question is, should you let go? You chose this picture of this woman jumping to the sidewalk, and she looks very determined. She looks very empowered in her own energy. She knows what she wants, and she seems to be running away from a situation. Maybe it's from the pouring rain. So she wants to feel protected. She wants to protect herself. And I think it's the same that you probably are feeling. Maybe a situation has changed or is still frustrating, for instance, and you don't want anything to do with it, or you want to change your energy. You want to go to calmer waters or to happier waters even. So what I see here is the desire of empowering yourself, of being in charge of your own life, right? So this is the first impression. So let's see what your cards have to tell us. So these are your cards, and they're quite interesting, I have to say. So just a quick look. We have here the 3 of Swords, we have the 3 of Cups, we have here the 4 of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups again, and we have the King of Cups. And in the near future, this is what this card means. So first thing, let's start with that card. There's something happening in the near future. I believe there will be a change in the situation in the near future. So what does this near future mean? I would say 3 weeks, within the next 3 weeks, because we have the 3 of Cups twice, right? And what is going to happen in the next 3 weeks? I think there will be some kind of event, some kind of celebration where you'll be with this person, right? And something will be revealed. This is the feeling I have. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Now, the card here on the top left, this is why you should let go. And on the top right, this is why you shouldn't let go, right? What speaks against it. Now, why you should let go. We have the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords is all about heartache, is sorrow. We have it here, you know. And I think what the card here is letting us know is you should let go of the sorrow that you connect to this person or to this situation. Is yes, let go of the sorrow, because the sorrow is not bringing you anything. It's like you're stuck to this feeling of sorrow. And it can be that this sorrow even comes from previous experiences, and you're reliving these experiences in this situation. But the cards are also saying, because we have the 3 of Swords and we have the 3 of Cups here, they're saying, well, what speaks against it is this abundance. It's like this situation or this person still has a lot to give you. So with these 2 cards, what we have, you don't have to give up the person or the situation completely. It's just the feelings or the emotions that you attached or project onto this person or situation. So yes, let go of the sorrow, let go of the sadness, let go of this heartbreak, because there are good things that can still come from the situation and quite near in the near future. Now, here with these cards, they tell us about the situation. Then we have here the 4 of Wands. and the Three of Cups. Again, this is the idea that I get, that it's going to be a celebration. But it tells about the situation about you both. I think for many of you, that shows pile number one, you probably met during a celebration. It was a party, some kind of event, and there was a lot of alcohol, yeah, being served. So they're all drinking, right? So it's like there was this celebration, there was this party, and you met. And it's something like, maybe it was something casual, maybe something lighthearted, when you met, you connected, and maybe you got intimate very, very quickly. But something got stuck, because we have King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So it's like, although maybe it was supposed to be just something casual, or you thought, okay, this won't have a big impact on my person or my story, still something, did stick. And feelings developed even quite quickly. And this is reciprocated. So it's just not one of you. This is reciprocated. So there are feelings here and things that weren't said, that weren't spoken, that were kept secret, maybe even repressed. So it could be that feelings here were repressed. And it could also be that this person you're asking about has some addiction problems. Could be alcohol, could be other stuff, right? But there could be some addiction here involved. There could be someone that drinks a lot. Maybe, like social drinking, but this person has a very active social life, if you catch my drift. And we have a lot of drinking. And but feelings were repressed here. So it wasn't dishonest, or it wasn't lying. It's just not saying the truth. It's not saying the whole truth, right? So I think the situation for many of you may have stayed then kind of casual, but it still lingered. The emotion still lingered, and this could have led then to sorrow, like the fact that you feel that something there, but it's not spoken. It's not, it's not revealed, right? So but it's there. So what you feel is there. But this person, you also may have the feeling that this person is more like a player and has many admirers, many suitors, and because this person, like I said, may have a very active social life. And yeah, and you don't know if this person is really interested, or even, like, for some of you, that this person remembers you at all, right? But actually deep inside, they do. They carry you. They carry you around, in their heart. But for some reason, they shut that chest. Yeah, the chest, really. They shut the chest. And I don't know, because I think they're not allowing themselves to feel for some reason. They just like party, and could be that they also have been hurt in the past. Could well be. Now, what I have other cards here. We have keeping tabs. Then we have going with the flow. And gathering courage. Now, the thing is, it's like your situation is a bit stuck, because none of you is revealing their feelings here. They are kept here in this chest, right? And I think you're hoping to meet again casually, and it will happen actually in the near future. You will meet casually, and hopefully one of you will gather the courage to really speak out, to really have a conversation, or to clear the situation. And what you're saying is, what you have to let go of keeping tabs. If you're keeping tabs on this person, it's like gather the courage to just go with the flow and let it go. So what you're saying here, when this line here is really, let go of wanting, let go of holding it, holding it tightly. So let the things just flow. and be authentic. Also here with gathering courage, be authentic and say what you need, say what you mean, right? It's really quite important. It's really, for me, it's the main card here in the middle, like go with the flow. And then let go of wanting, let go of any kind of result, and just be, and it's like with this gathering courage, I also have the feeling here in this context, there's some healing taking place, and allow you this time of healing, of gathering courage, and also getting clarity, what you really want out of the situation. And then we have number 25, Sacred Temple, and number 29, Soul Loss. These two cards, they give us an idea why you should let go at this moment in time. Because as we saw here, you're still holding on, you're still keeping tabs, you're still hurting yourself over and over again with expectations. And the thing is, the more you do that, the more how you say this in English? The more the feeling you get, yeah, more or less, that you are losing self-respect, right? And this is something that is a big wound for you. Then we have here with the soul loss. And this wound comes from previous relationships for you as well, where there were traumatic events, could even come from childhood, and where this all has to do with your self-worth, with your self-image, with self-love, actually. So letting go of this sorrow, letting go, I think even here the Three of Swords is letting go of negative thinking, letting go of coming from trauma, and I know it's easier said than done, but it all starts like with a decision, it all starts with the realization that you are holding on to this connection out of I was going to say desperation, funnily enough, but it's not really what I'm going for, because it comes out of hurt. It comes out of hurt, of wanting to be loved, it comes out of an old sadness. Something was broken within you a long time ago, and now it's time to reconnect to yourself and just let go. By letting go and shifting your focus to yourself, to your inner beauty, to your self-love, things will then develop the way they should. Because you're clinging on to something out of pure fear, out of pure lack. But this lack is not real. You've experienced lack. Yes, you have. You've experienced hurt. You've experienced trauma. But you are now healing this. That's what I was feeling with the other card, with the gathering courage. So you are healing this. And like the cards are telling you, focus on that healing, because everything else will align. Because there is love here, there is friendship, there is fun still to be had with this relationship. There are good times. With fun, I mean good times, right? Still coming your way. But you are seeing this connection in a very negative way because of your previous experiences. So you're projecting all those previous experiences onto this. And maybe it's not as bad as it seems. That's the question, right? This person may be kind of a player, but he or she, it doesn't matter. They have a good heart, actually, and their heart beats for you. So when they see you, when they're around you, it's like the heart, this just skips a beat, yeah. And it's really beautiful. Let's get here one more card. Then we have here number 27, Greenwood, the awakening. And this is you awakening. You're awakening from past pain. On Instagram, I published a reel about full moon rituals, like release rituals. And I was thinking about it for a long time afterwards, because what do we want to release? Like, because I said you can release like a toxic connection. And that actually made me think, are we releasing the person, or should we release how we feel about the person, how we feel towards the connection? And actually this reading here is mirroring that train of thought. And the awakening is that you free yourself from the sorrow, from all this trauma of the past, and you are then more playful. And this is the card of soul loss as well. This card is also inviting you to reconnect with your inner child, to be more playful, to be without expectations and just be. And I think here in this context, if we look now again, with the Three of Cups, these two cards are telling you that just be more playful, go with the flow. And this awakening is really like awakening to the joys of life and also to the joys of love, because there's still something here in this connection. There's something that still has to be lived or enjoyed, right? Or built even. So I'd like to get you now some advice. So we're going to get a card from the Oracle Whispers of Love. And exactly what I was saying. Look, this is number 13, no, sorry, 12. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength, again, gathering strength, to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So again, this is what I was getting with this reading, is like, it's not so much letting go of the person and situation. And please remember, this is a collective reading, so take it as it makes sense for you. But it's more how you relate to the relationship and what you're projecting onto it. And then we have the back of the deck, we have, there is more going on that meets the eye. Recognize what it's all about. It's, yeah, reinforcing and confirming that message. Wow. So I'll leave you with that, pile number 1. If you'd like to go deeper into this subject or to get more information, you can always book a private reading. My contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I hope this resonates. I hope this inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. Welcome. Well, you chose this picture, and I find this picture is just fantastic. It's so brave, right? So because it's so brave, what you're doing there, I would say this has to do with trust. Either it has to do with trusting the person or trusting the situation. And there may be a lack of trust. And that's why there is this consideration of letting it go. Either this person betrayed your trust, or the situation is too risky or complicated and you don't feel safe in it. You're not sure that you would be loved in the situation. And that's why there is like this feeling, maybe I should let go. But somehow this person is also not really letting go. Yeah, it's a question of trust here. It's really, can I trust this? Can I trust this person? And not only like, can I trust this person? It's also the question is, can I trust myself? In the sense that, can I trust the universe that everything will be all right once I let go? Because if she lets go now, whew, that's really risky. But it's also the sense, can I trust the universe that the universe will catch my fall, that I will be okay? Because this is also a situation of codependency here, right? Which makes sense, of course, in this context, but it's just a metaphor for what probably is happening within you. Okay, but let's see what your cards have to say. So these are your cards. So should you let go? This is quite interesting. So first of all, let's go through the cards really quickly. The card here says this situation will get better, or this situation will improve. And then here I asked if you should let go, and then we got the 10 of cups. Then here I asked what speaks against it, letting go. Then we have the King of Swords. Then we have here the Emperor. This is your situation with this person. So we have the Emperor, we have the Magician, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. So for me, the answer is actually quite clear. You should let go, right? Why do I say this? Let's go. So the situation will get better, but you see here, she's alone heading for the light. So for me, it's like it will get better because you are heading for the light, and this is not gender specific, right? So you're heading for the light. It will get better. You'll feel lighter. You will feel freer. And freer for what? To get into new connections. And that's the 10 of cups. That's why this card is here telling you, why you should let go, because there's a wonderful connection waiting to happen for you. It's already aligned for you. There's really beautiful things coming your way, as long as you don't stand in your own way. And here with this King of Swords as the reason, what speaks against it, letting go, is actually that you still have this person in your mind. It's already like part of the scenery of your inner world. This is what I'm getting. And you see this person, how can I, you see this person as like unattainable. And okay, because we have here the game master. You see it as a game still. And I'm not saying that you're calculating or cold. No, I'm just saying that, oh, I see. Okay, so what I'm getting is this person is the one who got away for many of you. This may even be someone from your past, and you still haven't been able to completely let go of this person. So please take it as it resonates. For many of you, this someone like that is, it feels like the one who got away, the one who occupies still that special place in your heart or in your mind, especially because this is swords energy. And it's like you're not taking defeat very well, which is okay, right? So something didn't work out as you wanted, and it hurts to lose, so to say, to put it in a very like plain way. But for others could also be, now this is a different situation, so again, please take it as it resonates, that this person still has some power over you, but I mean real power, like bills or shared finances or any kind of other shared situation, like insurances, whatever it is, or even children, right? That you have children with this person. So this person is still present in your life, and you don't know how to let go because you still have these other obligations. And that's why we have these two cards here, because of the situation. We have the Emperor and the Magician. So this person still has influence over you, still has some material power over you. And you can see material because we have the Ace of Pentacles, and this could be so in that context that you keep on trying to see the best out of the situation, or the worth or the value of it, of this person or of the situation, but it's just too much to handle. It's like it just brings you down, it bogs you down the whole time, and this is starting to be unsustainable for you, and you really like to break free from this situation. Now, from the other context, the other scenario where this person is like unattainable, somehow the one who got away. So this can even be someone who's has like a public figure, or is very popular. For some of you, could even be like in the fashion business. I don't know why I got fashion business, maybe because of the emperor here, but someone who's like could be a model, someone who's really beautiful, someone who has some popularity of some kind, right? And it feels like out of reach, even if you got connected, even if you had something together. It feels always very promising, very alluring, very seductive, but then it's like it keeps you hanging on, I would say, because it's then too much. It's like you have to always play games, or you have to there's because here with this king here, with the game master, it feels like there is no direct communication. There has to be games to be played. It is also, everything is very indirect here. It's like you don't really communicate with one another, not openly, at least, not honestly, not sincerely. And it's always like this promise of the Ace of Wands, something beautiful, all this potential. It could, but it just gets too much, because it's like it's you making the effort. This is what I'm getting. It's always you making the effort. Also here with the magician, but the magician is also the manipulator, right? So it's always you making the effort in order to please this person. Is this good enough? Am I pretty enough? Can I do this enough? Am I funny enough? Am I intelligent enough? In order to please this person just seems to be aloof, just seems to be very out of reach, unattainable again. So in that scenario, so we have these two situations, but at the end of the day, we have for both of them the 10 of Wands. So this is a situation that you're really tired of it. You don't want it anymore. It feels stale. It feels like this murky water, right? So, you don't need it anymore. You don't need that energy anymore in your life. You're actually ready for all this happiness, for starting a family, for being loved and loving and being honest and joyful and open and beautiful. This is what I see here. Then, like, should you let go? Then we have infinite possibilities. We have exotic and different. And then I just wanted 3 cards, but you got 4. You know why? Because you're special. And we have burning heart and secret admirer. So there is love, like with the 10 of Cups there. There's love waiting for you already. There's someone who's been watching you, someone who loves you, someone who has a burning heart for you. And it's like here with exotic and different, for me, what the cards are saying is like, you are so beautiful and you stand out. You don't need this person. You don't need this situation here, because you have it going on for you. You have the looks, you have the intellect, you have the personality, you have your empowerment. You don't need this person or the situation you're thinking about. You don't need it or them, all right? Because if you let go, there's all these infinite possibilities. There's so much joy coming your way, and new love is just around the corner. Actually, so near that it hurts. So near. So, yeah, well, let's see what the other cards have to say. Then we have number 27, the Seer. And we have 30, Spirit of the East. So with these 2 cards, this is quite interesting, because here with the Seer, yes, you're very intuitive. Yes, you can see beyond, so to say. But this card is also telling you that something is not right. And you have that feeling, something is not right. And it's like this person is not what it seems. For some of you, it's like this person gave you like a false image of themselves. But it can also be, and I think that will be for the majority of you, and it happens to the best of us, to all of us actually, is like, because you have this feeling or you still have that feeling that the person may be out of your league or unattainable, or for some reason, out of your reach, you have that feeling, then it's like you wanted to give this person, and then we have the magician, the manipulator again, this an image of yourself, of how great you are. But here the card is telling you here it never needed it, because you are so amazing just the way you are, that this person, if this person doesn't realize it, either they're blind or stupid or both. And so here is really like telling you that, or reminding you, you are not being yourself around this person, or you're still not being yourself around this person. You feel, because you may feel you're not good enough. So with the seer, it's like asking you to be real with yourself, to be authentic, especially towards yourself. So if you feel you have to be someone else or play a role just to please this person, then something is definitely wrong with this connection, right? This is really interesting. And that is not judgmental in any way. It's just inviting you to consider that option if it's that's what you're doing, because we all have been there. Sooner or later, it's, you want to please someone, or you catch someone's eye, and suddenly you were acting out of character, right? But if you catch yourself doing that, then you can stop it, because here the spirit of the East is beautiful. It's actually telling you this is a time of renewal. This is a time of being true to yourself. This is a time of a rebirth for yourself, starting again, not with this person, but starting again with you. So you are transforming yourself. The moment you let go, it's for you a new beginning in life. It's for you a new chance at being really, really happy. And then we have number 14, vessel, admit your true feelings. I find this card really interesting, because the first moment I saw it, is like, well, but they know their true feelings, and that's why they're asking. But I think admit your true feelings is, sometimes we think we're so in love, and maybe we are, nothing against it, but it's like, it has to do with the seer. We refuse to see that, or to feel that something is off, or that something's not right, or that we're actually unhappy with a situation. And this is really the invitation to really look within, look to your feelings, and how do you really feel about this situation? How do you really feel about this person, and how this person is treating you? This is very important. Let's get you some advice, although that was already advice, but let's get some more. So here with the Whispers of Love Oracle. So for pile number 2, fantastic. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully in a loving manner. And this is exactly what we're talking about. And being truthful and honest with yourself, especially. This is, wow, I rest my case. But I have here then, bottom of the deck, we have 24, focus on love. Look for attributes in each and every person in your life, for the good attributes. Yeah. But I think it's like here is for you to look with the good attributes within yourself. I think this is all about self-love. And I think the moment you let go, you're going to see that you're already very, very loved, and that there are people that are really worth your while, and you can start a family here with the 10 of Cups. So there are beautiful things coming your way, pile number 2. So if you'd like to go deeper in this thematic, then you can book a private reading. My contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I hope this resonates. I hope this inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Welcome. So should you let go? Well, you can see here with this picture that in your case, pile number 3, it's very difficult to let go. Still holding on, not just you, but maybe even the other person. Let's see what the cards say first. But it's like it's very entangled. It could be even that this is a situation that you've known each other even from other lives. You're so used to each other's energy that maybe even if the connection is hurting you, if the connection is harmful to you and to your energy, and this person is actually, sucking your energy, so to say, that you still cannot let go. Again, you're very too comfortable with each other's energy. And but for you to ask this question, should I let go? It's because something is not working, not completely, right? So before we continue, let's just look to your cards. So pile number 3, these are your cards. So first of all, let's go through the cards really quickly. So we have here, there is something better. Then we have the 9 of Cups, happiness. We have the 2 of Swords, peace. Like this card here is, why is it good that you should let go? And this card here is what speaks against it. And then we have here the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. Now, should we let go? Yes. This is my question, my answer to it. Because here we have, there is something better. And that's answer enough, actually. But we're going into the situation. So there is something better for you out there than this person. And why? Because this person has hurt you a lot, and many times and over again. And we see it here with the 5 of Cups. And you see the maze here in the skull. This is you, like you're always lost. You don't know what this person wants. It's like this person is hot and cold. This person probably even follows you on the, just an example that I'm getting. It's like follows you on any social platform. And then, if you contact them or you just say hi, they ignore you. It's like you don't know what they want. And it's like, it's really hurting and hurtful, right? And here with the 5, is always on the losing side. This is what you feel, no matter what you do. And you've tried so hard. Many of you who chose pile number 3, you've tried so hard. You've done all you could. You've used all your tricks, so to say. And it's never good enough. You're always fighting for this person. You're always doing your best, trying so hard, and always on the losing side. You're always losing. There's no winning with this person. But this person sometimes gives you hope, right? Because this gives you some crumbs and leaves you guessing. It's like, what does this person want at the end of the day, right? Not only they'll leave you guessing because they give you some crumbs, then you keep on fighting. So this is a never-ending story. You never find your way out of this maze. And that you're asking now, should I let go? This is the best thing that could ever happen to you. Just asking this question is already the first step to freedom. And if you let this person go, all your wishes will come true. We have the 9 of Cups. And this is amazing. If you let them go, your wishes will come true. You will find your tribe. You will spend quality time with family and friends. You will be happy. You'll find new love. You'll find the right person for you. And what speaks against letting go is the prison that you got comfortable in. It sounds blunt, I know. It sounds harsh, but truth is sometimes harsh. You've built a prison. Look here. This is your prison, your mind. You've built a prison around this person. This person is in the middle of the maze, right? But you can never reach this person. This person hides. This person deflects all your tries. And And then it's like you're always in this prison. And here with these two swords, you can never reach their heart. You can never move forward. You're always stuck. And you know what follows the two of swords? It's always the three of swords. It's always a broken heart. So you're always heartbroken in this prison. The sun shines, everything looks pretty, but you're heartbroken. You are imprisoned. It's like, to tell you the truth, I don't know exactly what your situation is, but from the energy, this person you're thinking about, this person is a vampire, but not a cool and sexy vampire. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about an energy vampire. It's like, because when we are obsessed with someone or we have these telepathic links with someone, we're actually feeding them with energy, right? And I'm not better than you or anyone else. I do the same, and that's why I know this prison so well. I've been there, done that, right? And getting rid of this, it's really so difficult. That's why I was celebrating your question, should I let go? Because asking that question, it's a miracle in itself if you're caught up in this prison, of an energy vampire. And it's not that they're bad people, because maybe this person doesn't even know that they're an energy vampire, just feels comfortable. They're getting energy for free. They don't have to do much. They just have to give you some crumbs, you know. And I don't think they do it in a conscious way. It just happens, and it works. So why change the dynamics? So you have to get rid of these dynamics. That's the first step here, because there's a lot of happiness waiting for you. There's a lot of happiness already aligned for you, and this person just keeps you hanging on. I'm getting that song. It was from the 80s or early 90s. Kim Wilde, Set Me Free. I think it's 80s or early 90s. I have no idea. From Kim Wilde, Set Me Free, because you just keep me hanging on. Some of you will remember the song. Others of you, go and research it. And because that's the song for this pile, actually. I'm not so like one of these readers that has thousands of songs for a pile, but sometimes, it just comes. Now, let's see what the other cards have to say. Then we have decisions. And this is the energy of the Two of Swords. It's for you difficult to make that final decision of letting go. Because like I said, you're both so used to each other's energy. You're both so used to this dynamic, and it's difficult to change. It's really difficult. I'm not just saying that because I think it is. No, I know it is. I've been there. And to tell you the truth, I'm still going through that with another situation. So I know it's difficult. I know, it's horrible. But we have to see things for what they are. And that's the first step for freedom. The first step is asking the questions. The second step is calling things by name and seeing for what they are, and then the other steps will follow. And that's why you do it. Doubts and fears, and this question, am I good enough? It's like this person, the way this person treats you or has treated you, makes you feel less than, like you're not good enough for them, not good enough for their lifestyle, not good enough for their culture, not good enough for their social status, not good enough for their financial status. This is how this person makes you feel. And because you feel small, then you cling even more, because you want to get then appreciation from this person, acceptance from this person, because it's so hard to get, and this person knows how to play the game. They're good, I have to tell you. Then we have having the cake. I love this picture. Look, having the cake. This comes from that expression, have the cake and eat it. But here it's in the reverse. That's the thing. This person never lets you have the cake. Yeah, left alone eat it. No, they don't. But they show you the cake. They let you smell the cake. They tell you about the texture of the cake, about the ingredients, and how wonderful it tastes. They offer you books about the cake, studies, photographs, but they never let you have the cake. They want you to admire the cake. They want you to want the cake, but they never let you have the cake. It's horrible. It's a horrible game to play. But that's what they're doing with you, because they want your admiration. They want your obsession. They want your love. They want your desire, because they feed off of this. You are feeding them. And it's, with energy vampires, we all get all these demonic energies. But there's a wonderful curandera that I know, and she told me this. And I found it amazing, because that was the wake-up call for me. Because, if she says, oh, they're taking your energy, and I was going, okay, because I always think I have so much energy, right? But then she says, yes, but with this, they use the energy. And I'm going, okay, yes, with this energy, they make money, for instance. And then I woke up. Because instead of using that energy for myself and for my projects and for my business, for my career, I'm giving away to someone else who's using it to attain those goals that I'm depriving myself from by giving them that energy. I hope that makes sense. And I'm telling you this because this was a wake-up call for me, and then I hope it is for you as well, because you're giving them the energy that you need for yourself to attain your goals and be happy, because your wishes are all aligned for you. You just have to take your focus from this person and focus on yourself, on what gives you pleasure and joy. Wow, this is getting really deep. I like it. Then we have rise, number 22. Oh, wow. And then we have death. Yes. Wow. Purification by fire. So if there are some witches watching this, I know they won't like to hear this, purification by fire, and I fully understand it. In that context, I also wouldn't like it. But it is what is happening here. So in the sense of you have to let it burn. In the sense, like a cathartic burn. And don't set fire to anything, please. It's like the old self, your old self is burning away. You change its skin, you're healing. So this kind of connection, you really have to cut the cord somehow, energetically, of course. This kind of connection has to die. This kind of pattern, this kind of this way of loving, codependency and always hungry, the runner and chaser. This is not for you. This is not who you are. You are this beautiful, empowered woman. Even if you're a man, you are this beautiful, empowered woman. Take it as an energy. And you are that. You are pure fire. You are holy fire burning within you, around you. So why make yourself small, chasing someone who doesn't see, let alone appreciate all of this, who you are, this amazing being? So this has to go. It has to transform. You have to call your energy back. You cut the cord and call your energy back, because you need it, because there's so much wonderful things you still have to do, and amaze the world with all your being. Then we have number 16, Anahata, love without judgment. And that I find interesting, this card here. You know why? Because you don't have to hate this person or the situation. You can love them. But if you don't judge, you just let it be, then the attachment, this here, goes away. This prison goes away. It's just like, send them love, send them all the best, but that's it. You don't want anything with it. It's just, it doesn't, you're not stuck to it anymore in any way. Let's give you some advice here with the Whispers of Love Oracle. That's how it's called. Yeah. So, whoa. Now let's get you a card. For pile number 3. Second. Oh, there it is. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. What I see here is have faith that better things await you, because she's transforming and she's flying away. Have faith that things will work out for you. Have faith that you can free yourself from emotional slavery. Have faith, because things will get better. You are transforming yourself. See all the butterflies. You are transforming yourself. And then we have here, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And I think this patience is with you, with yourself, not with this person. This person had all the chances in the world already. That's my feeling. Have patience with yourself, because getting rid of such a connection and such an energy, it's not easy. And it's a decision that you have to make every day, or every time you feel yourself being pulled in or sucked in into this kind of dynamics again. So really be patient and know that you are loved by the universe. You are loved by your guides. You are loved by so many beings on so many dimensions. You are lovable. You are wonderful. So pile number 3, this was your reading. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, you can book a reading with me. My contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I hope this helps. I hope this resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.